Chiliad is a leader in data analysis across clouds, agencies, departments, and other stovepipes. Through virtual consolidation of data, Chiliad helps its clients to further their knowledge discovery goals with iterative discovery on any information, anywhere. The Chiliad Discovery Alert platform enables investigators, business analysts, and indeed any knowledge worker to securely reach, find, analyze, and continuously stay on top of big data, whether structured or unstructured, classified or unclassified. This clip provides a quick overview of the Chiliad user experience. This is Chiliad's web-based client. It is a thin client. There is no overhead of installing or maintaining client software. The first step is to enter a query. Chiliad supports conversation queries. Essentially, Chiliad puts a context engine behind your query. You don't have to know sophisticated query languages, which are supported. This means that people who don't have a lot of experience and training in how to query large sets of information can simply type a question. Chiliad's value in helping the analysts find what they were looking for becomes clear in the next step. With a typical Google query, getting millions of hits is not unusual, but you don't know which one is better than the other. When a Chiliad query is submitted, users get back far more meaningful information. Chiliad gives you analytic tools to help you evaluate and hone in on both what's highly relevant and to find things that you didn't know you were looking for. For example, you can see the relevant concepts that Chiliad was able to extract from the information you queried. This often includes things that were not specific to the terms in the query. In this case, the query results for lost or missing spent fuel rods included highly relevant topics like fuel rod segments or in-core detector, plus key companies and places like Barnwell, South Carolina, even though they weren't part of the query. As an analyst, I didn't realize I should look for those flags, and I probably should investigate. There could be a relationship between that place and my query that will reveal useful information. Because Chiliad automatically extracts these concepts, other analytic tools can provide different views of results. For example, geospatial locations, like a city and state name, are displayed on Google Maps. Dates, that can be expressed in many different formats, are normalized to a common date format and plotted on a timeline to add a temporal perspective. And sub-document analysis lets you go right to the part of a record that is most relevant to the query. So you don't have to read through all of a highly relevant, but sometimes very long, document. Doing a query doesn't mean that your job is done. The terms of most queries are ongoing 24/7, so monitoring and alerting is a common feature in many types of technologies. However, the problem remains that people tend to get alert fatigue. This happens largely because there are a lot of false positives in most systems. Chiliad's monitoring uses the backbone of its relevancy ranking and concept extraction to eliminate the false positives. When you get an alert on one of your saved Chiliad queries, you can know the information is highly relevant to what you were looking for. Security and privacy are 2 points to address when using analytics in the context of big data. Chiliad works in some of the world's most severe environments in that regard. Chiliad's very robust architecture works with the customer's authentication environment, whether that's Kerberos or Active Directory. Everything is based on role-based permissions. When you log in, you're assigned to a role that identifies what data you can see and what data you can't. Depending on your clearance levels, certain data repositories won't even appear, so you won't be able to query them. Chiliad manages that at the collection level as well as document level. On top of that, every user, every query, every usage of the system is fully logged, so later you can do full audits of all usage of the Chiliad solution. The last thing an analyst wants to do is to start reading records from a long list of Google-like results. Chiliad eliminates false positives by providing an intuitive, user-friendly interface with natural language queries, on-the-fly, globally ranked relevant concepts, and multiple visualizations in a secure environment with real-time monitoring and alerting. Chiliad's vision is to power the discovery of actionable insight for a better, safer world. Chiliad's mission is to enable knowledge sharing without information sharing through real-time iterative discovery and analysis technologies to rapidly solve real-world complex problems. Find out more at www.chiliad.com.